Alright, so here you can see that I have the GUI zip over here. So what you have to do, you basically have to just go ahead and download the zip file and extract the contents right out of it. I have it already done over here, so I'll just go ahead and follow the steps after it. I'll open my console here. I'll type in the command python3 venv because I'm trying to create a virtual environment here, and I'll name it K224149. that is my student ID, and I'll write venv right after it. Alright, so this is going to go ahead and create a virtual environment for me, and it's done. So I'll just go ahead and before I go there, I'm going to go ahead and take this folder and place it right inside my virtual environment. Alright, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this file directory. I'm going to go back to the console and I'll say change directory to venv, and I'm going to open my code editor here, which is Z, and here I have my code editor. I'll just get rid of all of these windows. Alright, so now what I have to do, I will have to open my terminal. Here I have that. I'll switch my directory to vector space model GUI. I'll list the contents of the file. Alright, I'll go to backend first and I'll list the contents of it, and I can see that there is a requirements file, right? So what I can do here, I can say pip3, and I want to install all the requirements recursively. Alright, so I'm going to say app.py. Alright, pip3 install. For some reason pip wasn't found. Let me try just pip wasn't found as well. Alright, and this is happening because I haven't activated my virtual environment yet. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and activate my virtual environment first. So I'll have to go back, and here I'll have to type source bin /activate. Let me see if I'm in the right place. No, I'm not. I have to go up further step back, and here I basically have to say source bin and then activate. Now my virtual environment is activated. Alright, so now I can go to the vector space model directory and then to backend ls, and now my command would work, requirements.txt, and you can see that it's going ahead and downloading all the requirements. In the meantime, I'm going to open a new terminal here, and I'll go to vector space model, and then I'll switch my directory to front end. I'm going to do the same thing here, install the requirements for my front end code. So I'll write npm I, which will take care of downloading and installing all the requirements for me. Alright, the process has started. Let me see if my backend has completed its job, and it has. So I'll just go ahead and say python3 app.py to start my Flask server, and the server has started. I'm waiting for this front-end installation to complete, and it has. So I can just go ahead and say npm run dev to start my front-end server as well. Now that my front-end server is started, I'll just go ahead and click on this link, which is control plus left click, and it says that it has opened my project, and it has. Alright, so I can see that I have a landing page over here. I'll just go ahead to the search system. I'll upload the stop words file, and I have it in my desktops, repos, and IR docs. Okay, stop words are now uploaded. I'll upload the documents as well. I'll press Ctrl plus A to select all the documents, and then I'll click on open to get all the documents here. Now I'll perform the queries. Alright, so I'm going to say deep first, and let's see what documents come up. Alright, these are all the documents that I got for the query deep. Alright, now let's go ahead and see some more queries. Let me just open this real quick. This will help me verify if my search system is working as intended. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of this deep, and instead I'll search for diabetes and obesity. I get the result for this query as 3 documents, 148, 72 and 391, and if I click on it I can also see the contents of the document. Alright, so I'll see if this matches my ground truth. 72, 148, 391, that is correct. I'll try Bootstrap as well. Let me go ahead and try Bootstrap. Okay, 193, 181, 379. Alright, that works as well. Now I'll go ahead and try prioritize and critical correlate. I'll get rid of Bootstrap, and I can see 28 results over here. 37, 44, 52, 101. Let me search for those first. 101 is right over here. Let's see if we have 37 here as well. Alright, 37 is here as well. Also, these are arranged by their scores. Alright, so that's why these are not listed as the same way as in the ground truth here, because these are sorted according to their document IDs, and here we are actually seeing the results based on the scores. Alright, that is why the documents are scattered and difficult to find. We found 37. Wait, prioritize and critical correlate. Yes, we found 37. 44, let's go ahead and find 44, 52, 101 and 104. 44, 44, 44, 44, we have it over here. 44, then 52, it's right over here. 101 we have already seen. Now let's go ahead and see 104, 112 and 118. 104 is right over here, 118 is right over here, 112 is right over here, 138, 140, 166. 138, and what else did we have? 166, 138, 166 and 140 as well. 140, there we go, 140 as well. Alright, so if you go ahead and run this for yourself, you're going to see all the documents listed. Alright, so there we go, we have a nice looking GUI here as well. Alright, and I'll make sure to also submit the IPYNB file so you could run the code on Google Colab. And while doing that, please make sure that you have the abstracts folder and the stopwords list in the same directory, so the Google Colab doesn't throw an error. Alright, so I'm going to end this video right over here, and you could go ahead and try this out for yourself.